Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We're doing Shapes 2. We're in custom insane mode, and last episode we built a whole bunch of 3-layer blueprints. Even though this is only 2 layers, it still counts as a 3-layer because it processes things on 1, 2, and 3 layers. It kicks them out all 3 layers here at the end. Look at this, we've got a lot coming in. In fact, let's get some more trains going. Get those kicking in. So those are going in right now. We just did this as a test task to make sure things were going. Let's see what we've got here. We've got some old milestone 4 shapes to accept, which is great. Let's see what else is going on. So we're going to be working on, let's get working on the rest of these shapes here. And basically the next one is on top of this, we want to put this. So we'll need, oh no, I take it back. We're going to need to break things up. So we're going to need, yeah, the reds and greens to be separate. Hey, all right. So that's going to be a pain. That is going to be a pain. Then I think, yeah, that's going to hold through till the end. Yep, it is. All right. So then we're going to also need a full windmill shape, which happens to be right here. And we'll paint half of those blue and half of them not blue. Stay as is. So, yeah, we could get going on that. Hey, this video is coming out, being released on Friday morning. If you want to vote in the poll that I put up, this weekend is going to be your last chance. So we're looking for what am I going to be playing as we wait for Shapes 2 1.0 to come out in April. So that is the question ahead of us. Yeah, so we're going to have these guys come along, and then we need to just basically get hourglasses of them, and we need to do the same for the greens. And I think we've got an hourglass. Oh no, this is not a blueprint that we want. There we go. All right, let's resave that blueprint. Hourglass. There we go. All right, excellent. Yes, much better. All right, so how are we gonna do that? What's gonna be the best way? And we could just literally have the hourglass module be right here and just kick these right into hourglasses. I think that's probably what we'll do. So we'll turn those right into hourglasses because we don't need, well, we do need later, we need reds, but that's okay. That's not till the very last one. So we're gonna do that, and then let's just get some, stackers going, some stacker depots. Let's do a stacker depot. Stacker depot is only 10. It's actually pretty cool. So that's one level stack. Now let's take a look at this. We're gonna need one. That's, yeah. We're gonna start by needing 3 layers. So we will take take this. and do that. And we're going to get that going. Boom. Okay, so this will handle, this is a 3-layer stacker. And we just need to make sure to put things in correctly. So this first one will be our, whatever our bottom shape is, which in this case is going to be the red hourglass. So that's going to go in there. And we need it to be in the right orientation too. Okay. Then up here, we're going to need to put the combination that we will create elsewhere of the green and blue. So let's create that one. Boom. Up here, Stacker Depot. Again, swap. Okay. So this is where we'll make our green and blue stack. So let's get started on that. Yeah. Right here we had it. And we're gonna need to paint some of them blue. We can take them up there. So let's do this. Let's get a minor shape. One, and we'll just space them out a bit here. And let's get our hourglass going. All right, so this is gonna make the default shape we're gonna want to turn blue. The other one, let's put through rotate. And that's what we want. Okay, perfect. So let's take this guy here. And hey, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you in. It'd be great. It'd be so cool to have a nice little Christmas present of my channel hitting 500. That would be very cool. All right, you saw what I did there. I put the wrong one in. Okay, so these guys need to go up and get painted blue. So we'll do that. Now, let's go ahead and steal, not this one. Yeah, let's steal this. Right here. All right. Perfect. That gets those in. Now what we want to do is we're going to connect those in there. So that is going to be our blue into here. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Now, we can get rid of this. And we can get rid of this. No, you know what? Yeah, we can get rid of all that. Do we want to get rid of that, though? Where do we want to get rid of it? Yeah, let's do it here. That's fine. There. And there. Okay, so this is going to make green. All right, which way are you going to be oriented is my question. All right, we're not going to know for a minute. But I think we'll know with the red before the green. So I hope you have some fun plans ahead for Christmas is coming up. I hope you're going to do something fun or just sit around and enjoy family. That's my plan. Just sit around and relax a bit. Okay, so we want the reds to be upper right to lower left, which it kind of looks like they are going to do. And then greens, we want to be upper left to lower right, which it looks like they are not going to do. So we're just going to plunk in a rotator. And I think that all of this can get trashed. So we're going to do that. And let's clear out some of these other things. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, so we want these guys to combine with our blue. With our blue. And they're going to combine right here. Like so. All right. So let's find that right there. Perfect. Right, so that's our greens combined with the blues. And what about reds? Reds, we need you to do something too. But reds are going to just go right on in to our main stacker right here, the bottom one. Okay, so that's reds coming in here. Next, we're going to want blues. Oops. To go in. Here, right? Yeah, this, we want the result of this to go in above that. And then lastly, we want this guy to go down and go in there. Perfect. That is going to create our next shape. All right, we're still looking okay on platform limits. So we're going to keep this rolling. I think done everything we need, although it makes me nervous. There's nope. There we go. Those are coming on in. Okay. So now that covers us for this one too. We need that exact same shape. All we need now is this bloober on top of there. So let's see what we've got. It's 2 circles and 2 windmills. Do we have one that's already made in the area that we can just paint blue? We've got a little football here, but that doesn't help us. We need the football, but instead of squares, it needs to be windmills. We'll do a quick search around. We do not. Okay, so let's make it. Where are we going to start? We need... Well, we can grab windmills there. We can grab circles wherever. I can't remember if our hourglass actually pulls from, like, the left side. I think it can. Let's see. Those come in. No, the way we've designed, the way I designed it, it pretty much want a full shape. So we could grab from here and from there, right? Or we could do this. And give a little hourglass in there. Yeah, so that doesn't work. That's okay. That's because it comes in and the first thing it does is it cuts off that left bit. So if we do a double rotate, then I think it's going to work. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that gets us that. And that circle is in the right orientation, even. So if we take this, slap it all over here. I'm just gonna go sort of annoying that right there. Alright, just gonna do it there. And then that gets the same thing. Because it's basically taking from the left half and turning that into an hourglass. But this one is the wrong orientation, so we want a rotator. Yeah, that works. Okay. So want to do is take both of those, bring them in here. All right. Oops. We're going to go here and then in. Then over here. We're going to bring that down here. So that makes our shape. Then what we need to do is turn that into a painted shape. So we're going to bring it in there. Excellent. And then that one is going to be the next step here. And I'm going to take all this and do that, because then I can start fitting things in, getting them ready. All right, let's see where we're at. These are not yet coming in. There we go. Wait, I thought you already came in here. Aha. There we go. That was not connected. Zipping on back. There we go. All right. So that's going to come in here and get that going. All right. Let's zip forward a bit and let that get caught up. All right. So that got all fixed and is going in. Now, in the meantime, I've got this guy sneaking in here. But I'm going to kill that right now, because that's more than enough going in there. And I'm going to take this and do that, because I've got this top part coming in here. So that is our top part. And yeah, let's do this. All right, yeah, so there you go. All right, so that's good. Although, all right, so here, let's accept this. Good. So this is the one that is now being created because of that top part. But then this will be the next one. So this has a different top part. What do we got going here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. And this one is just 4 layers. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're the same. 1, 2, 3 layers. But then we've got a different layer here. So we're gonna need another red hourglass, and that is gonna come over here, and instead of our blue, oh yeah, all right. We're gonna have to shuffle things around. yeah, we're gonna need, what is it on this one? We need the windmills getting turned blue, and those windmills are upper left to bottom right. Yes, so this is perfect. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just have these windmills go into here, and now I'll take them up here and get them painted blue. In the meantime, we will also need to recreate. Oh. In the meantime, we're going to need to just basically duplicate this, right? You know what? All right, let's do this. Let's unlock some primary colors. And what I want to do is get a different train to come over here. And take some of those red mamma jammas. And those are the correct orientation. Yeah, so those guys are going to come to a stacker, and then we'll probably just come to this stacker. Right? Yeah. All right, good. This is starting. All right, I'm going to let this one get a little more done. I can't really get too deeply ahead of it. The very top, though, is a checkerboard. We could do that with our big swapper mania. If we wanted to do a green one and a blue one. Yeah, let's just do this. Uh-huh. Actually, I'm gonna cut this and do that. All right, so that's green. Windmills, and then we need blue windmills. This is we're running out of some space here. We could maybe do it. We could maybe. All right, I'm just going to do it over here. All right, there we go. Then, got there and there. Let's do it right here. Checkerboard swapper. Did I? Yeah, I did. Completely mess that up? Did I? Yeah, did I not save that? We still have it, right? Isn't this? That's just our swapper. By the way, I can, I guess, delete these guys. That was our white machine. Did I not save the triple stack checkerboard machine? That would be a bummer. But it's very similar. Yeah. It didn't. Okay, let's do this again really quickly. Because it is very close to our stacker. Nope, our swapper. Ah, that's right, get the swapper one. Our swapper depot. And basically just take this out. Put that in instead. And we just take this. And swap this in. My voice is still pretty sexy after being sick. So I apologize for any extra sexiness. Okay, I'm gonna do that. It'll make sense why. So I think what I had was this one was going up. So it's upper and bottom. This one is going to be upper and middle. Then this one is just middle and lower. So you've got 2 lowers, 2 middles, and 2 uppers. Excellent. And then those all come together into a loader. Boom. 7. And yeah. All right. So this is an checkerboard depot. Depot because it's got train stations. It is 3-layer. And I'm just gonna use that. Do that. Okay. Did that save? That did not. Okay, I didn't think it did. Checkerboard, depot. This and 3. And that. Save. Okay. Now we can delete that and that. Okay. Excellent. This done. So let's head back over here. All right. So we want to do a couple things. Gonna get that going up here. So that is now gonna come up here and just get painted blue. Okay, that we're gonna get rid of. All right, and let's cut this. So everything's gonna stop here. Go ahead and clear that, and. All right, so let's just go through it bit by bit. We've got the first 3 layers coming in and waiting for the 4th to be topped off right here. All right, so for that 4th layer, we need blue windmills, upper left to lower right, and red spikies, hourglass. Go in that direction. So that's what we were going to do here. So those guys are going to come into here. Right? Yes. And let's just respawn that. I'm gonna just clear all this out. All right. Right here, we're gonna have a blue track go that way. Ah. Okay. Is that correct? Yes, that is. Okay. So blue train's going to come in and pick up those pieces. And then up here, blue will come and drop them off. All right. Why do you continue to vex me? Oh, no. All right, this is not good. All right, I don't want you at all. So I'm going to cut this off. Yeah, this entire one can die. off. Although I'll leave it in place because that's where we want the red spikies going. No, we've got red spikies going. What do we need? We need blue windmill pieces. Oh, blue windmill pieces are up here. Okay, and those are those correct? Top left to bottom right. Top left to bottom. All right, I think that's correct. So those guys are coming in here. The lower level. Just getting rid of this. All right. So that's top left, bottom right, combined with... Why are these guys not coming in yet? Yes, this top. Ah, that's why. Why? Why did that cut through instead of creating a jump? I do not know. Anyway, okay. Good. Is this doing the right thing? If it's not. Oh, it is. There's some old shapes in there, or old pieces in there. Try to clear those out. They will get cleared out automatically. All right. Yes, that is making the correct shape for that layer. So that is going to go into here. What is the hats? Okay. Cool. All right, so that's working now. We just need to finish up our little project of the checkerboard. And that's going to get that last one going. All right. Where were you? I got totally sidetracked. We're looking for a green. There's blue. Okay. Yes. Got it. We have all of our shapes, so we just need our checkerboard swapper. Our checkerboard depot. Get those guys going in. Then get those guys. All right. Now, is this going to be checkerboarded the correct way? that will determine if we are going straight into a train or if we're going into a flippy flap. Technical term. Okay. So we're gonna let this guy churn for a little bit. And we will see if we're getting the correct shape. Okay, my eyesight is so bad that I looked down and I thought these were cyan, because the green and the blue are blending next to each other, and my eye was just blurring them. Dope. Hey, got some more shapes to claim. So, yes. Next episode, we will reveal the results of the poll and get a battle plan for that. Okay, so what we want is to have green in the upper left, lower right, and blue in the others. Oh, I think it's not going to be correct, because I think this is what our final shape will be. So I'm going to take this and just do that. And get a rotate in. There we go. That should do it. Let's fast forward a bit and make sure that we're getting our final shape done, and then we will call it an episode. And there we go. Into the void. That is our final shape. It is going to start coming in more than just one package at a time. And yeah, and only 7,500 pieces, which is much better than I was expecting. So that's going to be it for this episode. These guys are all cruising in. Thank you so much for joining. This is Gramps, signing off.